Right, with a bit of luck, if you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, you should be able to see us. Just waiting for the Amazon Live to kick in. And then we'll carry on from where we left off. So we're talking about the AM8 microphone, the SC8 Mixer. There we are, we should be live again. Let me just fire the live stream back up. Hopefully it says live, it does. Okay, we're going to continue from where we left off. So this stream is sponsored by Fifine for anybody who's just arrived. We're showing a few of their products as well as some different ones as well. Let me turn this fan off as well. Sorry, that's probably coming through on the mic. So the benefits we've got here is with the mixer, I'm currently using a flat profile. So that is basically the raw audio that you get from this mic. Now in the software, I can enable some EQ. So remember, just make a mental note of how my voice sounds now. If I go to broadcast, you should be able to tell that my voice is different, and it's basically as though it's not with my accent, but it's like a radio voice. It just adds a bit more oomph. Now you do get other features where we can start talking as though we're speaking into a walkie-talkie. All these are presets, you don't need to configure anything for these. So if I quickly go to my desktop view, which is here, let me move my OBS over to there. You'll see this software, we've got the EQ graph there. If you don't know anything about EQ like me personally, hello Luna, we can just select one of these. So this is Clarity, hello Loon, you getting involved on the stream, mate? You're all tired, ain't you, bud? Don't know what to do with yourself. So we've got some clarity, we got some deep voice. I'll quickly show you that walkie-talkie again because you can really hear the difference in my voice when I use that. So really useful software. Let me go back to broadcast. Right, Loon, probably not a good idea to headbutt the microphone, mate. So let me mute that. Oh, I'm being followed on Kick. Thank you for the follow. Loon, can I move you somewhere, mate? Or am I going to chill on the desk? Hello. You're giving me nose bumps. That's very nice of you. Sorry, I probably should have gone full screen, shouldn't I? So the software that you get from Fifine is actually really useful. Oh, mate, don't stand on the keyboard. Actually going to disable everything, mate. So you can use the mixer for any XLR mic. It doesn't need to be a Fifine mic. Where are we off to, Lou? Come on, mate. We ain't going to put you outside, have we? Seems you're going around headbutting everything. So the microphone is currently $57. I'll continue speaking into it for a while so you get yourself a general gist of how it actually sounds. I might actually plug the USB cable into it as well shortly. So if I can get it quickly set up in OBS, you can have a listen to what it sounds like rather than using the mixer. Alright, Calvin. Oh, do you know what? I think my social stream ninja has stopped working because of the stream dying. Let me try and reopen that. Loon, honestly, mate, as soon as I do anything, she starts getting involved. Oh, quick, get off the keyboard. Right, come on, mate, let's get you shut out. 1 sec. Oh, come on. You jump out there. Right, unfortunately, I've had to close Luna out for a little bit. Cat, absolutely, mate. Right, my social stream ninja is not playing the game today. Let me close that down completely. We'll try and fire it back up. Because I quite like having the power of being able to put people's chat onto the stream. And hopefully this might work now. Ooh, hang on. It might work. Do me a favour, Calvin. Can you just send me another random message? Oh, you might not need to. Norge, can I call you Norge? Welcome, buddy. Somebody put, I was Nightbot block something. Sorry, I can't see what you've put if Nightbot has blocked it. Hello, Tish, how we doing? Probably should put a ticker at the bottom of the screen as well, so you know which microphone you're listening to. I'll quickly fire the video up in the top corner. If you've never been to one of these streams before, it's currently being streamed onto Amazon Live. If you want to check my Amazon shops out where I've reviewed like multiple products. I'm kind of well known for webcams and microphones. In that shop up there's plenty of different videos as well. So if you're out shopping, there's a few videos on there which you could maybe check out, and it might be useful if you're deciding to buy something. Right, Lover. I'm going to call you Lover because I don't know what your name says. Calisthenics Lover. Calisthenics. Ain't that gym equipment? Calisthenics. I don't know. I'm not a very intelligent lad. Kevin. Hello, Kevin. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Hello. Dish, I'm just waking up, so I need to make coffee. Yeah, go and make some coffee. I'll have a cup of tea, please. Actually, no, I think I'll just go with a Coke Zero. Right. Okay, I never gave an example, did I? So, with this mixer, we can do some voice changing.
So I can go with a monster voice during this live stream, all at the push of a button. We can do a robot voice if we fancy.
We can speak as though we're talking into a megaphone.
This is the baby voice. I like this one. This is always the favourite. Do love the baby voice. We have a female voice as well, if you want to say a little more feminine. Hello, Tish. Oh, Lord. Let's put that on the stream.
We also have a male voice as well, if you want to say more masculine.
We've got this auto-tune option, which I suppose it's supposed to be for singing. I don't sing. I think it makes you sound a little bit more robotic. I wouldn't imagine many people using that feature.
And we have an elder voice, if you want to sound like an old man. Which I'll probably sound like an old man anyway, to be fair. Hold the button down if you want to turn it off.
Hello, back to the retro. You're right, dude. You in work again? And the other feature you've got is the custom buttons. We've got 4 of these. You can record up to 15 seconds of audio. If I hold one down, this is a test of the custom B button. So if you're doing a live stream and you've got things that you need to kind of say consistently, you don't want to keep saying it over and over, you can press this button. This is a test of the custom B button, and it will repeat what you've said. So record with 15 seconds of audio, and you've got 4 of those buttons, which is quite nice. So that mic at the moment is $56.99. The mixer's currently $69.99. You do sometimes get sales on these as well. So if you're happy to hang about for a sale, it might be worth doing. So another thing I've got, can you see this funky light in the background? Which I think I'll turn the TV off so you can have a look at it. There we go. Can you see it flashing? That's a light by Govee. It's the basic version of their floor lamp. And where's my phone? What you can do is you can control this light with stuff like Alexa, Google Assistant. If you've got yourself a Stream Deck, you can configure it. Let me find out where I've put it. Govee floor lamp. I can basically turn it off if I fancy, directly at the Stream Deck. Turn it on, I can select different colours as well. Fancy a bit of red, don't want all the funky lights going. I can sit here, do it completely from the Stream Deck. Yes, hello, Nick. You alright, dude? Audio nerds alike. But if you want to start using the funky lights on there, you will need to install the Govee app on a mobile phone or a tablet, something like that. Let me find the app. Govee Home. So what you can do with the app, there's just been an update actually. Just tell me there's something new on there. So at the tap of a button, I can get it doing funky things like this. You can get it to go with music and sound as well. So if I do, let's do luminous. Every time I talk, the light will light up. So you can get it doing things like that. So you could put it next to a TV if you're watching a movie. You could have the light effects going. Really good. I think there's something like 71 different lighting effects, and that's not including you creating your own on here as well. So if I give you a quick glance at the app, that is what it looks like. So you can start doing just static colours. Sorry, I'm not very good at controlling my phone if I'm not directly looking at it. You've got a colour wheel where you can select what colour you want, or you can just select like one of these. So if I come back, you see we've got the orange light now. The other funky things you can do, let me load it back up. If I go to scene, you'll see we've got all these different scenes that you can select. So if I want to do a game scene, for example, I think that's what I originally had. So it just starts rotating through different lighting effects. I won't bore you by going through every one because we'll be here for hours doing it. Really good light, to be fair. I like it. You do want it kind of pointing directly at a wall, ideally. Let me go and grab it. I like those lights a lot. Mate, I like them. I'm going to have to switch to my wireless mic though, so I can move over there. And I need to change the ticker as well to say we're using the M9 microphone. Okay, I'll show you what I mean. Oh, beautiful. Let's move the chair out the way a little bit. So if I've not got it pointed at the wall, that is what the light looks like. But if you want like the full effect, see if we get it turning towards the wall, it kind of bounces the light. Just looks way better. Looks funky, really nice. Now, it stands at, I believe it's 139 centimeters tall from the base to the top of the light. It does come in, I think it's 4 different pieces. It does come with a screwdriver as well. You will need to screw it down, so basically you build the light. It doesn't come pre-built. So you will need to do that. It takes 5 minutes to do. Not had any issues with syncing it up with the phone, the Stream Deck. If I've loaded it up in the app, it's always loaded up first time. It's worked great. No problems at all with it. I highly recommend one of those if you're looking for a floor lamp. It does the job, and obviously you'll see it throughout the stream. That's currently on sale as well. Let me bang something on. Let's do an old deal alert. I'll tell you what, should we do some confetti? See if that works. Boom! Confetti. Currently $64.99, down from $100. So you can save 35% on that. So if you're looking for a floor lamp, that one so far has caused me no issues. Been really, really good. Now, this little thing, I've showed this on multiple streams now, and I'll keep showing it because it's such a useful bit of kit. That is this little thing by a brand called Treedix, which is not the best name ever. Cute shorts, thank you. I'll tell you what, let's show you the shorts. Nice and red, look at those. Beautiful. I've got a pull in them there. I've actually got like a stain there as well. But I'm kind of hoping the camera doesn't quite pick that up. So what this is a USB cable tester. Now, if you're anything like me, I'll say I've got a drawer. I've still got a drawer with USB cables in there. I had a massive drawer that was full of tangled cables. I had no idea what each cable was capable of. And a lot of people think all USB-C cables are the same. They're really not. They deliver different power. Some can do data, some can't. This actually lets you know what the cable can do. So what we have is all these ports on the bottom here. So those are all the different cables you can test. So you've got Lightning, Mini USB, USB-C. The one that ends micro USB. I know Calvin's told me what that is before. It's the one you get on some of the external hard drives. You don't really see many things with that connection anymore. And in the other end, we've got USB-A, USB-C. So basically what we do is we grab a cable. We'll plug the USB-A into one end. And this is a lightning cable. So if I plug the lightning into the lightning port down here, let me try and get it in the shot of the camera. There we go. If I switch this on, Treedix, there we go. It gives me a breakdown of the cable, so I can see I can do data transmission. So basically I can copy files using that cable. So I could plug that into a phone, for example, into a computer. I can copy the files from the phone. We have power transmission as well, which means we can charge phones up with this cable. if I tap the button on the side, it gives you a breakdown of the lightning cable. So you can see that the cable's working fine. We've got all these green ticks on the bottom there. It will do a resistance test as well. I'm not quite sure. I imagine that nubbin is the lower the better, but I could be wrong. And we also have a search for an E-marker chip. Now, if you've not got a very powerful cable, you're not going to have an E-marker chip. But if you've got something like this cable, for example, so this is USB-C to USB-C. Let me plug him in. Oh, that is what the E-marker chip does. I get myself a breakdown of the cable. I can see I can do 240 watts of power through there. I can see it can do USB 4 Gen 2, and we can transfer files up to like 20 gigabits per second. And then you've got the usual stuff. I can see I can do data transmission. We've got more ticks there in the power transmission as well, because you can charge things at a much higher speed with this cable. We've got a breakdown of the Type-C cable. And again, we get the resistance test, and then back to the E-marker chip. Really, really good bit of kit. And you can use it with one AAA battery. If you don't have a AAA battery, there is a USB-C port on the side, so you can plug a power bank into this and charge it through there if you want to. Class bit of kit, honestly. I needed a micro USB cable the other day for that arcade machine, so I was updating the firmware. Every cable I was testing was just a power cable, couldn't do data. Luckily I found one, and that would have been an absolute nightmare without that. I would have been plugging cables into the well, I was using the laptop into there and wondering why things weren't working. That kind of paid for itself, honestly. If you've got loads of cables, I recommend that. I really do. Currently $45.99. You might think, it's a bit pricey. Once you get one, you kind of realise, you're like, yeah, do you know what? How have I lived without one of those? Brilliant bit of kit. Now, just mentioned about power banks. You can power that up with a power bank. I've got a couple of power banks here, which I believe I did show these on the previous stream as well. Oh, look at Nick. Proper salesman there. Come on, folks, hit the like button. That's very kind of you. I'm very sweaty today. Right. This is a power bank by Inu. You're probably thinking, what's that big round thing there? That is a magnet. So if you've got an Apple iWatch, you can drop your iWatch on there and it will wirelessly charge your iWatch. You get up to 7 charges if that is full of power. Now it's 5,000 milliamps. I try and get a little bit closer. You do get a button there. It will tell you how much power is left in there. I've got 99 out of 100. It does come with an inbuilt USB-C cable as well. It's a short cable, not very long. So you'll be able to basically just slot your phone on there. I'll give you a quick example. Where's my phone? You weigh 10 stone. Mate, now I don't know what I weigh in stones, to be fair. So we've got some charging there on the mobile phone. To be fair, normally I'll get fast charging with that. I know I'll weigh over 85 kilos, between 85 and 86 kilos. So you can charge your mobile phone directly with this. Now, the cable is inbuilt. If you break that cable, it's not the end of the world, because you've actually got a USB-C port on the back as well. Let's get it the right way up. And that is an in and out port, so you can plug your own USB cable in there. You can use that to charge the power bank back up, or you can use it to charge mobile phones, tablets, anything like that. The inbuilt cable is in and out as well, so you can plug this into a USB wall socket, charge your power bank back up. It is 5,000 milliamps. So you're going to get probably one full charge on most mobile phones with that. So it's not a massive capacity. Got a little hook on there as well, so you can attach it to a bag. You can attach it to your jeans. Don't think it's going to attach to my shorts without pulling my shorts down. Nobody needs to see that. But it's quite a nice little dinky thing. Chuck it into a handbag, and at least you've got some backup power if you run out of power on a mobile phone or your iWatch. Now, the iPhone is telling me that that is currently $24.99. If you're thinking, it's alright, but I need more power than that. What if I want to charge my phone twice rather than once? That's probably where something like this comes in. Ooh, look at that. QI2 charging on this. So basically what that means is that if you've got a MagSafe phone, which I think all the new iPhones have got it, if you've got a phone that can do wireless charging, you've got one of those covers on there with a ring on, you can, attach it like that. And that will charge the phone, which is not getting in focus, so we'll do it again through the other camera. So we attach him, we have a little look, get rid of notifications. Oh, there we go. And we get some fast wireless charging. Going to take 40 minutes to charge my phone from 76%. So if you want to do a bit of wireless charging, you can do it with this. It stays on the phone pretty well, to be fair. Give it a little shake, doesn't fall off. Yeah, let's pull that off there. Now we do get a little LCD display on here. Oh, let's go back to that camera. So I can see I've got 32% of battery. We've got a couple of USB-C ports as well. Now both of those ports are 45 watts, which means that I should get some decent charging speed with that. So if I plug one end into the power bank, the other end into the phone, and you'll see I've got super fast charging now. So that's now going to take 29 minutes to charge through the cable. So you do get some really good charging speeds. Both of these USB ports are in and out as well, so you can use either of those to charge the power bank up. You can charge 3 devices at once with this, so you can put your phone on there, plug another 2 USB devices in there and charge 3 things at once. It will charge slower because it has to distribute the power across all the devices. Once you've got 3 things connected, you will need to tap that power button once and then it will kick in and charge everything up. It does come with an included USB-C cable as well. So that one I've just plugged in. It actually clips into this little plastic piece here. So if I clip one end in there, one end in there, you can actually hold it like a little hook. So you could hang it up if you want to. So 10,000 milliamps of power in that, 45 watts of charging on both the ports. As it's QI2, it is 25 watts of wireless charging as well. So quite a useful device. That is the rose gold version as well, so it does actually look, I like the colour on it, very nice. That is by Inu as well. So again, I use these quite regularly. You can see I've got like 33% of power in this, so I do use them and they've been very good. Right, let's quickly catch up with some chat as well. What are people saying? I wish I was that lightweight. Mate, I still need to lose quite a bit. I probably need to lose about 10 kilo, which is, it's hard work. When I was younger, it was easier to get weight off. As I've got older, it's hard work. I just eat too much of the wrong stuff. A bit off topic, what do you think of the monetization requirements for YouTube? I don't think it's something that anybody can really complain about because we all get to upload things for free to YouTube. I mean, obviously it's going to impact a lot of people, new creators, but we're kind of on YouTube's land, didn't we? Like, we ain't really got a say in what they do with their business. It's going to be hard for a lot of people. I'll be honest, I don't even know if I get 8,000 watch hours in a 12-month period. I'll have to have a look at analytics later. But I do remember getting the 4,000 hours was what stopped me from getting monetization for a while. So I managed to get the subs, but it was the watch time that was the struggle. It's probably going to help if you do live streams, because if you create a video, let's say 3 minutes long, people watch about 50% of it, 1.5 minutes of the video. It's going to take a long time to get monetization status. if you're doing a live stream now, let's say you've got 10, 20 people in there, and let's say you live stream for 2 hours, they watch an hour of it, you're going to hit that requirement a lot quicker with live streams, I think. But that's providing you get people into the live streams. I don't play the YouTube game at all, and we'll have 1,000 subs, and when did hit the hours, I didn't have the subs, then it recessed, no winning. Yeah, it's over a 12-month period, so I think basically every month that goes by, it gets rid of the first month, the new month comes in. So it's not like you start from scratch, it's just you lose a month at a time. So if you, let's say January to December, you've got 1,000 hours in a January, and then the following January you've got 4,000 hours, then that adds to the end of your December, that one disappears. So it's going to be hard work for a lot of people. I'm not sure what happens with people who've already got monetization. Does that mean we've got to have 8,000 hours as well going forward, or is there any change? I don't know. I got the subs nowhere near the watch hours. Like I say, the watch hours was the hard one. I'll be honest, I think I got really lucky with mine because I had a webcam video that got a lot of views, and that really helped. But I'd have to have a look later and see what my watch hours are, but I don't think it's the 8,000. I don't think. I'll check later. Yeah, like Calvin said, if you're like doing it for income, then yeah, you can diversify. Plenty of different things you can do. Sorry, my cat's jumping at the door. Can hear her. The way I look at it is YouTube way of getting people to create all kinds of content. You're gonna get a lot of people who just won't bother creating the content anymore. You're gonna have a lot of people. There's a lot of people I think on YouTube who say, "I'm not doing it for the money. I'm doing it because I love creating content." And then in the next breath, it's like, "Oh, I want to get monetized." But it's like, why do you want to get monetized if you're not bothered about the money? I think there's a lot of people who do try and do it for the money and make out that they're not. Live streaming is good for watch hours. I'm looking, yeah, you got a good audience, man, with your live streams. You get like 30 odd people in at a time. That's really good. Like affiliate links, create classes, yeah, like Alvin said, there's other ways to diversify the income. Like the affiliate stuff especially. Right, while I'm still talking into this microphone, I might as well, for the people of good old Amazon, I never even checked to make sure my Amazon chat was working as well. Let me just quickly type a message in there. Hello. Make sure it comes up on the phone. No, I don't think it did. Right, let me try a message from my phone. Does that show up on there? I don't know. I don't know. Return to live stream. Yeah, I think I'm having problems with my Amazon live stream today. This was never the plan to make a living. I accept I'm not giving up my day job. Yeah, T-shirt, I don't have my eye on the YouTube partner program for the new channel anyway. The crowdfunding goal is what I'm looking for. There we go. But people like the bragging rights. Yeah, people do like that, to be fair. Can't argue with that. Some of my subs have said about Patreon, which I feel you've forgotten. Yeah, I mean, that is always another option as well. There's plenty of different things out there you can do. Even it's stuff like buy me a coffee or whatever. If that's still a thing, you could get supported that way. Right, the microphone you are listening to at the moment is the Fifine AM8, which is this little wireless mic here. Now, I show this on most streams, one of them being because it's really convenient. Like you saw earlier, though, I got up and had a quick walk around, and I'll do it again. So rather than being stuck at my desk, like with this mic, for example, I can actually walk around the room, and we're going to get consistent audio wherever we go. Probably should have set up the old tracking camera, hadn't I? But I mean, that's a good thing. I can even walk out the shot, continue talking, and you should still be able to hear me. So very convenient. With these mics, you can hook them up to mobile phones, mirrorless DSLR cameras. I've got it hooked up to my PC. That's literally the one cable you don't get in the kit. So you would need your own USB-C data cable to be able to use this on a computer. Luckily, I already had one, so I've just synced it up. But yeah, you've got cables for... Where have I put my little box? I've got a box somewhere, which I've put down, and I don't know where I've put it. Right, Andy, play the game. You had a box of cables. It's where the mic's sitting. So you get a plethora of cables. I'll literally just show you one, because the... Again, I could be here for a while, showing different cables. So they are labelled, so if you know that goes into a mobile phone. That is if your phone is got the old 3.5mm jack. One into the phone, one into the receiver of the microphone. You get the USB-C version as well for phones, and you get the 3.5mm jack. Is it a TRS? No, it's TRS into a camera. You get that cable as well. You get 2 microphones in the kit. I'm currently wearing one. You also get this little chargeable case as well. So you'll see I've got a microphone in here. And on the mic, we can pair them up and down. If you don't use the wireless case, let's say for example you've took the mics, you forgot the case, you can actually charge the mic up through a USB-C port. So you can plug it into a power bank, get some charge into the mic. Couple of buttons on the side. One is for noise reduction and one is to resync it up to the receiver if it loses connection. Mic on top, and we can attach it to ourselves, which is what I've done with this one. We get 2 of these wind filters as well. One there, one that I'm currently using. Drop it into the case, and can you see we've got a little green light on there? Ooh, there we go. So we know that microphone is charging. We can charge both the mics up, the receiver in here. You'll get about 6 hours of battery life from a full charge on the mic. You can charge them up, it's around 2.5–3 times from completely dead using the case before you need to recharge the case up. The case charges through USB-C as well. You do get a cable in the box for that. USB-C on one end, USB-A on the other. The receiver, which I've currently got plugged into my computer, let's go to this camera, looks like that. So USB-C into the bottom. On the top here, let's rotate it round, you'll see those little bars there. Those are for each of the mics. I'm using microphone B. That is the volume control. So you can see what your volume level is at. On the side, you've got A and B. I'm using B, so if I tap that button, it's going to adjust the volume level. You've got 3 levels. There's level 1, level 2, and full blast. We can toggle between mono and stereo audio as well, which is done on the side there. If you want to resync up with the wireless mics, you can tap that button there. And the output is where you plug the cable from the receiver to something like a camera or a mobile phone. If you've got a cold shoe mount on your camera, that will slide onto there as well. All made of plastic. And this is basically what it sounds like as well. Can you hear my cat as well? It keeps jumping at the door and it keeps crying. Let me try and loose her in and see if we can prevent her from causing too much carnage. Right, Luna, you coming in, mate? You okay?
I'm just doing
Right.
1%
Right.
pass way down.
Right. Do you want to go in your little house?
Yeah.
Right, there's a couple of things on Ko-fi. Oh yeah, there is. Yeah, right, Calvin. Need to pay you to help me set up OBS. I don't want to pay StreamYard anymore, mate. I can help you with some OBS. You right, Loon? What's the matter, Loon? I think the cat's all hot and bothered. She ain't sure what she wants to do. But yeah, Nick, let me know, mate, and we'll get you a couple of scenes set up on there. It shouldn't take too long, to be honest, to get it all set up. As long as the program's installed on your computer, we should be able to do it. Right, Loon, you're going to lay there, mate. Come on, then. There she is. She's just content. She's just hit the stream deck as well. So what you're seeing there, ignore it. The cat's like got a bum on the stream deck. So I think I've gone through the products apart from the final one, which is my wireless keyboard, because again we've got super sale on this, currently on offer. Now you're probably going to see a lot of the cat on here. She might jump up when I lift this keyboard up. So this is the keyboard I'm currently using. It's by a brand called Yunzi. And the keyboard's got a bit of weight to it. You can feel this is a premium keyboard. It's not like one of those $10 ones that you buy all made of plastic. This is kind of like aluminium. So it does have some decent weight to it. We've got a volume control knob as well, so you can control the audio on your computer. You can tap that, it will completely mute the audio. So that's quite nice. We got some RGB lights on there. Can you see the lights going? Beautiful. Now you'll see I've got a cable plugged in. You don't need to. You can use this wirelessly. I just happen to have it plugged in. We've got a switch there so we can toggle between Bluetooth mode, wireless mode, and if it's in the centre it means you're just going to use the cable. The dongle can go in there when you're not using it. I think most people will plug the dongle in for the wireless connectivity and just leave it plugged into whatever device. Now, I use this load. I mean, it's covered in cat fur, so ignore the cat fur on it. Let's see if I can show you some cat fur. I mean, look at the filth on that. Because this cat is molting all over the place. Good feature as well. See this little LCD screen? Tells you how much battery you've got in there. It's got the date on there. We can put the time on there. And on there as well, you can actually put your own images. Which I need to... Oh, there we go. Let's rotate him round. There's an image of me drinking a cup of tea. Went to a pub, had a cup of tea. What an absolute maniac. You can put animations on there as well. Which, let me find one. There we go. I've got my little cat animation. He's kind of like bopping his head. Don't know why he's bopping his head too. Maybe some Eiffel 65 blue. I don't know. So really nice. Let me give it a quick typing test so you can have a listen. We're going to do it through this wireless mic as well. So I'm not quite sure how well this is going to come out. You right, Loon? You're going to come out with a typing test. You ready? Here we go. Hopefully you could hear that. So it's quite a creamy sound that you get with it. You do get a key puller as well. So I think I've got it in here somewhere. Have you got one of those cupboards where you just kind of dump everything in there? That's what this cupboard is. There we go. Look at you, Loon. I can see you on the screen. So we can get ourselves a key puller. There we go. Just pull one of the number keys off. So you can see the little RGB light in there. You can pull the switches out as well. So if you don't like the sound, you don't like the feel of the keys, you can actually replace everything on this keyboard. Whether it's the keycap itself, whether it's a switch, you can control everything, which is actually quite nice. Cheers, dude. I really do need to get it set up. No problem, mate. Yeah, we can get it set up, dude. We can get you sorted. Oh, then the keys literally just push back on. But the problem I have with that keyboard is my cat loves it. Now she's laying here now. It keeps putting a paw on the keys, which obviously if you're doing a live stream is not great, because she's got a habit of pressing keys and doing all these kinds of shortcuts that I didn't even know was possible. She does it. I don't know how. Like things like go full screen on the computer and then you can't minimise them. It's like, Luna, have you done that? You okay, mate? Oh no, it's off, isn't it, buddy? Quite likes that though, doesn't it? Little rub underneath the chin. Loves a little bit of that. Luna the silent genius. Mate, honestly, it does things with the keyboard. I don't know what she's pressed. And there's come a time where I've had to just restart the computer because I can't undo what she's done on there. And to this day, I don't know how you do it, mate. But literally stroke it. Oh, mate, look at the state of that. Don't know if you can see that. I've literally just stroked. Can you see all this here? That's not my finger hair. That's her fur. She's molting all over the place. And I have to keep cleaning the desk, don't I? She's lovely. She's lovely when she's not whining. But you whine a lot, don't you, mate? You're silent for ages. And then you go to sleep, and to be fair, is normally asleep now. And then she wakes up at like about 10 o'clock at night. And you got no chance of going to sleep yourself. Because you want to play, don't you? And you want to get fed. But, like I say, when she's quiet, you're lovely, aren't you, Loon? Right, so yeah, that Unity keyboard is currently $87.91. The old deal alert on that again. Get an Equigrum, sorry, it's in front of the chat now. Loon, you knew I was reading that. That's it, you come over here so I can read the chat. We have one for our cats in here, so the game changer, when they shed. Yeah, find me some info. I've actually got some brushes, which are supposed to get the fur off them. It's just they kind of know what's coming, so they run off. But I do need to get that, don't I, Loon? Because you're shedding your fur everywhere. It's all over the desk, and it goes inside the optical centre on my mouse, doesn't it? Then I'll try and play Apex Legends, and my man don't spin round no more. And you know it's never my fault when I die on a game. I have to blame someone, so we might as well blame you, little Luna. We bought some little houses for them as well the other day. And to be fair, we buy them loads of stuff. You're just nicking my chair now, aren't you? So what we bought him is we bought him one of these little cardboard houses, which the bottoms just fell off. And then we got this, which is like a train. And to be fair, they do actually sleep in there. But I find with the cats is that if you leave something in the same place for a while, they get bored of it. So I guarantee if I pick these houses up now and if I move them, let's say, on to a desk I've got here, they'll start using them again. This is a smaller version of what they use on horses. Smorg is a long hair vacuum. Sheds constantly. I have a vacuum. And do you know, the problem with her is if we like get any kind of vacuum, anything that makes a noise, she'll run away. She normally does it, you know, my baldy head shaver. Let's see if she runs from me. Making me look like a lion now, aren't you? You're just sniffing it. But now, vacuum cleaners especially, if she sees that you pick up the vacuum cleaner without even switching it on, she's bolted. Right, yeah, I think I've shown everything. So, people of Amazon, I'm going to say goodbye to Amazon. I'm going to stick around on YouTube, Twitch as well. So, Amazon, if you do have any questions, I'll be back on the stream again next week. Do let me know, and I will catch you very soon. This is quiet. This type of brush had a vacuum. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you've got a link for it, let me know. Send it through. I'll have a look. I wonder if it's something I can pick up from Amazon as well for like creator connections. Let me just go and grab another drink as well, because I'm sweltering here. It is really hot. It's about 37 degrees in the UK today. So I need a nice cold can of Coke Zero. You want to learn? You want some Coke Zero as well? Don't think it's good for cats, mate. Oh, right. What's the plan then? What are people doing? I do need... do need to pop out today. I do need to get the cat some licky licks as well. Maybe some biscuits. Oh, Tish, did you do your market? You didn't live stream the market, did you? The weekend? I'm just packing some of the gear away as well as I finish the Amazon stream. Right, you can go back into this drawer. You can go into this drawer here. Quite a day today, struggling with the heat. Yeah, mate, I played football in it again last night, and I've realised that when it's hot, I don't move. Tidy the laptop files, that sort of thing. Ah, nice. That sounds like quite a nice day, to be fair. No, we didn't stream because it was too close to the stage we played. Oh, yeah, okay, and all like the copyright stuff. No, that makes sense, Tish. Let me link on Discord. Okay. Let's have a quick look. Right. Equigroomer. 5-inch undercoat de-shedding brush. Okay. Right, I'm going to have a look at that. Because I've got something called Creative Connections on Amazon for the shop. And I'll see if it's available on there as well. But no, thank you, Tish. I'll definitely look at getting one of those. My cat's just like on the desk up there now. You all alone? You coming back, mate? Yeah, wandering off. But now, Calvin, sounds like a good day, mate. Stay away from the sun. Because it is stupidly hot again today. But it is cooling down, isn't it, this week? I think today is the last day of the extremely hot weather. 37 degrees today. We go down to 30 tomorrow. Then it's like 24, 23. I can cope with those temperatures. Those are nice. So get through today, I think. We're in Smog. Love this brush. It took a bit to get Smog to like it, so use patience. Yeah, we should be able to do the two little ones. It's the big cats that'll be the problem. You can't really get near her with a brush without her hissing and like trying to bite you. Did I tell you about the stray cat, Tish? Kittler. Like really unwell, took to the vets and they wanted me to put him down. And I said no, we give him an antibiotic injection, and for 2 days he looked pretty good, like he looked like he was getting better. And then he just looked horrendous, and we ain't seen him since. I think he might have died somewhere. So, sorry, I need to minimise Discord there. So that was what he looked like if it's... Come on, can you focus? I'm going to have to go to the other camera. So he used to look like that. So he looked healthy, apart from when he bit me. And then he ended up looking like that, like he got really thin, struggling to walk and stuff like that. He's it weren't good. So we managed to get him to the vet, which is something you really didn't have a chance of doing, because if you got anywhere near him to try and pick him up or anything, he would just attack you. So I think he knew he weren't well. So we've not seen him for days now. So I think he might have just passed away somewhere. I did a market yesterday in 103 degree heat. We were supposed to be inside, so I'm not doing that market until November. Yeah, it sounds like a good shade. Poor Puddy. Because my had wormed some kind of parasite. Yeah, they seem to think that he had like kidney failure because he's giving off this kind of like sweet smell. But we got the other cat, Scraggy. He's one of the strays. He's currently asleep at the bottom of the stairs. And he was like on death's door as well. And we gave him this antibiotic injection and it sorted him right out. And he's great now. I was kind of hoping it would work with Kittler, but it did for 2 days. Then I got he just weren't like eating anything or drinking. Like I put water in front of him, and it's almost like he'd dip his nose and then just not drink. But he had all like snot and stuff up his nose as well. He was in a bad way, to be fair. So I think he's a goner. But I was kind of saying my goodbyes to him anyway, because he was sitting on a chair next to me. So I was talking to him for a bit, like a nutter. So yeah, I think he's gone, unfortunately. One of our farm cats had that, where we gave him antibiotics, but it didn't work, so they gave him a dewormer, and he went, but oh, okay. Would have been something to try. But like I say, he's been gone for, it's got to be nearly a week now, so if he comes back, which I don't think he will, but if he does, it's something to try. Not being it's okay to talk to animals. Oh, you just saw me talking to my cat, didn't you? Who's chilling up on the shelf now. Need to put that poster up as well. My little Big Trouble in Little China. Ooh, there. I'm going to put it above where the cat is. Up there. Mick, I love cats. I've seen your cat. When you hold him and he like stretches out. Thing about animals, they're hard to diagnose because yeah, well they were like feeding him and stuff and saying no, he doesn't seem in pain, which they kind of were expecting him to be in pain, but he seemed alright. But we have problems with loads of cats going missing around here. Like we've had stray cats who come to ours regularly. And then one day they've gone and you just don't see them. You walk around streets where you normally see them about and nothing. They hide their illness because vulnerability gets you killed in the wild. Yeah, it's like when they go and use a litter tray and they start scooping to hide it. Keep the predators away. Have whole conversations with animals. Yeah, I do with our cat. It's normally me bollocking this cat. No, it's alright. Like now, it's lovely now. Lovely when she's like this. Literally laying there like licking her paws. She ain't lovely at 3 o'clock in the morning when I was waking you up. Can you hear that background music as well? It is supposed to be coming through, but I'm not quite sure if I've got the volume level set right on there. Whether you can hear it. It should be quite low. Sorry, Calvin, I've got your chat thing up on the screen as well. Oh, sorry, blow it tissue up now. You can hear the music. Nice. I should really sort out some audio ducking on there so the music goes quieter when I speak, but I think it's that low anyway, it should be okay. Right, as always, Tish, are you streaming this week? I can hear someone screaming outside as well. The Candy Artist. There you are, live. Oh, these are the ones that were scheduled last stream, weren't they? I need to figure out why mic and music don't work on the phone. It's the SC8 that you're using. Oh, I ain't got it here no more, have I? Bloody sold it. Yeah, we can have a look at it, Tish. We'll try and figure out how to get it working. Music is clear. I've just realised I've got a ducky. Yeah, you should have it on the Rodecaster. You can manually set it up in OBS as well. You put a filter on the microphone and you can do all the ducking through there. So I was building my candy closet and it take a bit longer than I thought it would. Now we can have a look, Tish. We'll figure it out, man. We'll get it all working. The Equi Groomer. It's got some good reviews, that Tish. That little brush. Yes, I may give that a go, Tish. Oh, have you found any new burger places yet, Calvin? I might swap them mate lollies today. I'm still great from the market yesterday. Yeah, when was your stream? Was it today? Candy art. Oh, I've loaded up the wrong dude. Right, Candy Artist. Live. What's the date today? 13. Oh yeah, so you got it scheduled for today. You're down to make the lollipops today. Got it from watching Girl with a Dog. She's a groom on YouTube. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're down for 9 PM UK time. So what's that? Probably like 5 o'clock your time. Let's make more lollipops. It is a lollipop stream. And then you got cherry sour tomorrow. Well, happy with the ducking. Why would I not know it's on here? Yeah, it's the you got the thing, you know, like the plosive things, like the S's. What's it called? I was moaning that my Go XLR ain't got it. There's a word for it and I can't think. You know, Nick, when there's a word that you can't think of, like caretaker. Got a couple of places to try, but I haven't got around to it because it is too hot, to be fair. Sibilance. Is that the right word for it? Some of those filmy with red going out. Oh yeah, because all the kids are still off, ain't they? I imagine it gets really busy where you are now as well. £3 PM our time, cool. I can do those today, but I don't think I can pour sugar today. Yeah, get those lollies done. So 3 PM, 9 PM, yeah. So we're 6 hours in front of you, are we? Yes, I'm going to make sure we got the notifications on, Tish. Oh, I already had them on. You get the locals and you get the LDP. Yeah. Yeah, I'm the same as you. I like it when it's too busy. I like somewhere nice and quiet. Good work as well, Calvin, on getting the uploads for your YouTube channel. Been doing a bit of work, ain't you, dude? Nick, when you doing a live stream next as well, mate? You got anything scheduled? Make strawberry lollies, maybe another flavour. See what I need. It's raspberry for me. Love raspberry. I used to put raspberry sauce on ice cream as well, but for some reason they stopped doing the raspberry sauce. So I can get strawberry, might be caramel and chocolate, but can't get raspberry anymore. From this one brand anyway, that I used to get from the supermarket. Thank you, I'm trying. I got one more schedule. Oh, nice, okay. I used to always feel like a sense of achievement when you get things scheduled. It's like, oh, I can breathe now. I can have a bit of a rest from the work. Blue, yeah, I like blue raspberry. Blue raspberry is sweet. I'll have a few of those, Tish. Yeah, like any kind of raspberry. Beautiful. It's just a short, not sure. Funny click next one. Oh, nice, okay. That's good, mate. Keep creating. We've got 8,000 hours of watch time to start getting now. Look at her. She's conked out now. She always does that. Goes like really fussy. Gets him in front of you, in your face. And she goes to sleep. Do you think that light would keep her awake? I need to go and get these cats some treats. I said these cats and their little ears perked up. These cats. Nah, it's ignoring me now. Yeah, I could go into that, couldn't I? Go and get the cats some treats. I have to schedule live streams for all next week. If I'm doing the farmers market for the next few months, I have to figure out a way to get candy to people. Yeah, get those live streams done. Yeah, you need some good word of mouth, don't you? People who've tried your candy and like, oh, that's lovely, and start telling their mates about it. I imagine a lot of people do, to be fair. Not going to get there, am I? Mind you, all I want to do is chat about nature. It's never my plan. So I've far too many health problems. Can't be regular. You know this. Yeah, mate. You never know, you might get there. All it takes really is for like one video to really pop off and people to like start sharing it. Like I say, I was really lucky with mine. I had that one webcam video where I can't say it went viral, it just didn't. But for my channel size, it just done really well. You might literally just stumble, created a video, and it just resonates. My cats come running when I say breakfast. So call it wet food breakfast. Oh, okay. Yeah, my big cat normally just sits on the landing looking at me and starts licking her lips. It's like, yeah, she wants some food. One of the strays does it as well, little Scraggy. He sits there, starts licking his lips. I'm like, yeah, he wants a bit of a munch. I might have to make a little pocket money. It would be nice one day. Yeah, like I say, you might literally just get lucky. You might just create a video and people just love it. Right, I think I need to go and get some treats for the cats. And I think I need to get them a new box of food as well. Some new wet food. Might start calling it breakfast as well, Tish. See if my cats react to it. Okay, so I will love you and leave you. I need to clean my keyboard as well. It's absolutely filthy. So, as always, thank you for coming into the stream. As I say on the end of every stream, it really does help when you come in and just have a chat. I do really, really appreciate it. And, you know, I'm kind of always about on Discord as well. So if you've got any message you fancy sending, feel free. Feel free. They're dry food or snacks. Then treat to treat. If I shake jar, they come. Yeah. If I've got like a treat packet and shake it, cats come running. Especially big cats. But if you give her any dreamies, she just throws them up. Can't win with her. Right. Let's go and do a little bit for the day. So, thank you. I appreciate you for coming in. And I will catch you all soon. So, have a good day. Don't get sunburnt. And my next live stream should be next week. So, catch you soon.